Hi, I'm Tracy and welcome to the National Landlord Investment Show. I'm joined today by Ian Collins, who was our host and has been our host for our big panel debate. So we're obviously at the show today. It's the 3rd of July and obviously we have got the election looming tomorrow. So that was an extremely lively debate, Ian.
Yep.
So many questions, obviously a lot of questions from the audience. How did you feel the general sort of consensus was? What are people's fears, worries?
You know what? I think there's a kind of bigger question. The more I'm thinking about this, because there were lots of great questions. There's always lots of great questions from landlords and people considering the industry, etc. And of course, we had a fabulous panel, as we always do for these things. But it's just a terrible indictment of our political system that no one can say, this is definitively what that party stands for. This is definitively what that party stands for. They talk about a lot of, NHS and all those other very important things. But an issue such as housing and renting and landlords, it's such a big industry. It is so crucial. You would think that everybody in that room would have a clear, unequivocal idea of where all the different parties stood. And yet it's really foggy because it doesn't get the big headlines. It's only in rooms like this where people know their stuff that you can properly debate it. And it's terrible that politicians are not talking about such a crucial issue in such a big way. So I think we managed it. There's a lot of uncertainty, basically, I suppose, is the headline from this. Will it be Labour? The polls suggest it will be. What is their policy? We've got a few ideas. Will they revert to what people once thought they would do with this industry, and that's really hammer it with rules and regulations? Or will they just continue with where the Tories were going? And, for many people, the Conservatives weren't doing what they thought the Conservative Party would do. So I think there is a sense of trepidation from the audience.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So I guess really, there was quite a few, the normal, obviously, what landlords are facing, which is, lots of different changes in legislation, lots of different housing ministers, which has just been, that's the only thing that's been consistent in the last sort of years.
The 18th
permanent change.
18th housing minister on Friday morning.
Absolutely. So I think really watch this space, guys, and perhaps, Ian, you and I can do a little update after we actually do know the results, and maybe we'll get some questions from you guys, which is our subscribers, our landlords, and we'll see what way the land is possibly going to lie after tomorrow's date. So I think we'll keep in touch and let's maybe have an update and see.
I think it'll go quiet for a little bit. I think it'll be very quiet, and then suddenly, like a kind of alligator underneath the swamp, suddenly, bang, up they pop. And then there'll be this flurry of legislation where landlords and investors will either go, well, fantastic, now we know, or there'll be, a sense of, here's another battle we've got to fight. So,
no, I totally agree. So I think it's a case, really, watch this space. We're almost there, and let's see what tomorrow brings. And then we will catch up again.
We will.
Ian, you always do an amazing job for us. And obviously, guys, for the next shows, but obviously you can subscribe to us through our various channels, our social media channels, Facebook, all the usual. And obviously we'll do updates maybe on the website as well, which is landlordinvestmentshow.co.uk, with an election update, and we will keep you guys up to date and informed of what tomorrow brings. But thanks ever so much, Ian, as always,
Tracy.
and we'll see you soon.